it's not a question I really want to answer. It's something that I think actually gets destroyed in explaining in some ways, you know. I mean, for us it was a wonderful way of presenting our songs, giving them a completely different perspective. That's really, for me, what Zoo TV was about. It's just a way of incorporating visual imagery to enhance the material, you know?
And a new platform for this character.
Yeah, this man.
Strangers in the night. Have I got a shirt for you?
Do you? Am I going to have it now?
No, I mean, no, I'm just saying, I could put the collars over a thing. It could be that vibe. I could take it off.
Well, it depends how camp you want to be, right?
Well, I don't know. It's a sort of Cape Fear vibe at the moment, isn't it? You know Cape Fear?
Do you notice these young people?
They don't look very happy.
They're committed to their professions and to their ambition, but they're not committed to each other.
Have you taken rock and roll shows to the next level, do you think, Nick?
For us, anyway. I mean, I don't know about for anyone else, but it's been a great thing for us to get to play with all these expensive toys.
We have 4 broadcast quality cameras. We have 2 sort of handy cams. We have 4 surveillance cameras. We have 4 tape machines, and we have 11 Laserdisc players. All the Laserdisc players are in here. And a satellite dish, which gives us TV pictures from outer space.
It's not really so high-tech at all. Isn't it amazing when you see it just coming down like that?
See all the steel.
I mean, it's not really, you know, that's what I like about Tokyo. Have you been down to Shinjuku?
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's the great thing, because it's in those little narrow streets. You got all the high-tech, you know, buildings behind, but you've got people selling fish on the sidewalk. That's sort of the way Zoo TV is kind of turned out. You know, it's sort of high-tech, low-tech. There's a group of video artists here that were very influential on Zoo TV in an odd way called Dirty Tech. And they were influential on us because, do you know of a group called Emergency Broadcast Network?
Yeah.
EBN, out of road. It was in Providence. And they, I think, were influenced by Dirty Tech.
Good evening again. The President of the United States is about to address the nation from the Oval Office. Here now is the President.
We will rock you. We will rock you.
It's about using the stuff that's around, you know. I mean, we've made use of TV production standards from CNN, MTV, yourselves, whatever. Information technology, advertising, all the media standards, we've basically used them in our show. And I suppose that's what this whole thing was about, was abuse of other people's kind of standards.
It's revenge. Rock and roll has always been the sound of revenge. And that's our revenge, is to take all this bullshit that's coming at us in this wave of information and advertising and just kind of surf it.
Yeah.
And that's really what Zoo TV is about. Or The local analogy would be judo, you know, where you use the energy that's directed against you to defend yourself. So, that's how about it. Trying to do is just push out the parameters of rock and roll a little bit, because if rock and roll is not progressive, you know, if it stays in the same place, it becomes folk music. And I think that white rock music at the moment has never been so dull. It's actually not just in the same place, it's actually retrogressive. And, you know, people, it's wonderful, and we may do it again, just plug in electric guitar, bass, and drums. But it is, in a way, your parents' music, and it is kind of, it is the folk music of the 90s. And that's boring, you know, and black music, kids coming out of Compton, and straight out of Compton, it's the crazy brother man Ice Cube, and the Bronx. I'm wild, he's wild. Are working with the new technology and creating a new kind of a music, new forms of music through rap and hip-hop and whatever. And they're just leaving these white, comfortable, middle-class grunge kids behind. The thing that I'm most proud of Zoo TV is at least that it's looking toward the future. Not that it has any answers or anything fancy like that. It's just, there's a few clues, though.
Next on the new music.